Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I'm Helen if you're new here, and today I have some more Christmas content for you. So I just wanted to show you what I've got in my Christmas food box. For anyone that doesn't know, what I tend to do is I buy a few items more or less every week from about October onwards, just to build up my non-perishables for Christmas. This saves me money usually because I buy bits in the sales more often than not, and also it just means that my last Christmas shop is not hundreds and hundreds of pounds. Just makes it a little bit easier for me to spread the cost out over the space of a couple of months. So I'm going to show you what I have in this box. It is currently the week before Christmas. I don't think I need much more to go in that box now, so I don't think there will be any other bits going into it, but there might be the odd thing. But anyway, I thought I'd show you now, just in case you've got any inspiration from it, or you've something you wanted to get that actually you've forgotten about. I do have a few bits in my fridge already as well for my charcuterie board, but I don't have all that stuff yet. That stuff is coming with my Christmas food shop on the 23rd. Also, what I would like to do is just give you a quick rundown of my Christmas menu as well, just for a little bit of inspiration, and I'd love to hear what you are doing for Christmas as well, just see all the differences between everyone, what we do, what our traditions are. Yeah, so I'm going to show you that as well. So on we go. This is my Christmas box. Any of you who watch my regular weekly shops and stuff, you may have already seen this box appear. So this is the box, absolutely chock full. I can't even close the lid. So I was going to get everything out and show you. I have added to it, which hasn't been from my weekly shops. Okay, so if I pop to another shop for something else, I've had a look at the food and I've picked bits up from elsewhere too. So let's show you what we got. So this is it all laid out, everyone. Sorry about the lighting, it's not great today. So let's start over here. So we've got, like I said, some tins of chocolate. Just a nice little mixture there. Got some chocolate chip shortbread. Got some of these Family Circle. They were a really good price. Can't remember how much they were, but they were quite cheap. After Eights, got to end up with 2 packets of those for us. This is our free from section, because I've got a gluten-free and a dairy-free child. So I just picked up some gluten-free crackers, just in case Amelia does want to have some of those with her cheese. I got some dairy-free and gluten-free Rocky Roads, and the jam tarts, some of the dark chocolate cranberry and orange tiffins. I think they had those last year and really enjoyed them. Then they've got apple pies. I don't really eat mince pies, so I decided to get apple pies instead. So that is the gluten-free stuff here. Well, that's labelled as gluten-free. There are obviously other options here which are not gluten-free as well. Then I picked up 2 packets of these on one of my shops. So that was the Morrison shops. They were quite a good price. Got some Ritz crackers. Now I picked up some of these, particularly with my mum in mind, because her sort of allergy, she can't have any of the other crackers. Then I picked up these because I thought these looked interesting. Gingerbread flavour coated pretzels. I got some Festive Friends, because you always have to have those at Christmas. Then I got these are tiny, I didn't realise they were that small. I picked up 2, but I've ordered another 1 or 2. And also some panettone, I forgot about that, so that's like another puddingy kind of thing. Then I've got all these crisps selections, so I've got cheese savouries, so obviously they're usually quite popular. We've got figs in blankets flavour, just because I thought that was a little bit different rather than getting pigs in blankets. We had the pigs in blankets ones last year and they were horrible, so we're going to try those ones. And turkey gravy flavour as well, so I thought we'd give those a go. Kettle crisps, because obviously they're always great. We've got sea salt and balsamic vinegar ones. Then these pigs in blanket combo mix, never seen these before, but I thought people might enjoy those. Then we've got cheese balls. Got some Pringles, they were all on offer on one of my last shops. Stuffing, so this is one of the larger boxes of stuffing, and I have got another packet somewhere, I just didn't put it in the box. Bread sauce, that is Ellie's favourite, my eldest, so make sure we've got plenty of bread sauce. Then condiments, so I picked up some English mustard, Dijon mustard, and Christmas chutney. So I do have, and it's not in the box, so I've got red currant jelly, I've got cranberry jelly, apple sauce, and I have ordered a whole grain mustard on my shop, and I need to get some mint sauce as well. And then just the gravies, just chicken and beef gravies, and that is everything. I know it doesn't look like that much, but this stuff really adds up, really adds up. I'm really glad that I didn't have to buy this in 1 week shop with my Christmas shopping. It is a bit of a pain to store, to be fair, but it's worth it. Spread the cost over, you know, weeks and into months. So anyway, that is what we have in our Christmas food box. This is my plan for Christmas dinner. So I've just laid it out in different sections. So for our meat, we're going to have a rib of beef. It's one of my favourite meats anyway, and a few of us like that. But I'm kind of doing it like as an ode to my dad as well, because that's what Dad would usually either cook and bring over, or he would get for us to have for Christmas, and I would cook it and he'd come over for dinner. So I just wanted to make sure that actually for the first year since like he's gone, first year without him, that actually we sort of did something for him, if you like. So that's going to be obviously one of the main meats. Then I've got a turkey crown. So most people eat turkey. I don't like turkey at all, so I don't eat it. But we didn't need a whole turkey. I did buy it quite some time ago now. I want to say back in October probably. I picked that up because we were just a bit worried about the whole bird flu situation. But turkey crown just means obviously a lot less bones, and no wastage, because like I said, obviously not everyone eats it, so we don't need a huge amount. Then we will have a huge amount of pigs in blankets, so that is something just about everybody eats. I think for dinner this year I have, so it'll be 9 or 11 people for dinner, and we have different dietary requirements as well, some dairy free, some gluten free, some that don't eat a lot of meat, etc. So just trying to make sure I've got something for everybody, or at least sort of like 2 different meats. Oh, I forgot one as well. So we're going to have a sausage meat and stuffing as well, which again was something my mum and dad started just doing years and years ago. We put spring onions in it, sometimes we put green beans in it, and we just mush it all together and bake it in the oven. Absolutely delicious. If I can get a video out on that, me preparing it, I will. That was a really nice part of our dinner, and I'd say at least half the people that are coming will eat it. And then I'd forgotten gammon. I knew there was something I forgot, so I'm going to get a gammon. I will cook that the day before. So the gammon will be cooked the day before. I have quite a small oven. Although it's a double oven, one of them, the gas goes out all the time. So I won't be cooking the turkey because I'm actually quite paranoid that my oven will stop. Like the gas will go out and I won't know how long the turkey's actually had. Everything else I can kind of make do with. It really doesn't matter too much, but the turkey would worry me. I don't want to poison anyone, so my mum's going to cook the turkey the day before and then bring it over in the morning of Christmas. The rib of beef I cook overnight. That will have about 12 hours cooking on the lowest setting, and I'm going to put it in my top oven, which is the one where the gas doesn't go out, and that's if it fits. I hope it fits. I'm only going to get a small rib of beef. So before we've had 4 rib beefs, which are huge, but they're also expensive. And we just don't need that much beef this year. So I'm going to look to get more like a 2 rib beef. Like I said, Mum's going to cook the turkey for me. Pigs and blankets will be done in the day on Christmas Day sometime. Sausage meat and stuffing I will prepare the day before, put in the fridge, and then cook obviously on the day, but in the morning sometime, because that keeps hot for a while. So the plan is to get the sausage meat and stuffing done, take that out, and then start doing the potatoes. The potatoes are nice and hot. And like I said, the gammon will be cooked the day before. So for sides, we have stuffing wrapped in bacon, because this is again one of my favourite things. I don't know what I like more actually, pigs in blankets or stuffing wrapped in bacon. Then I'm going to do plain stuffing balls for all the people who don't eat bacon. I mean, who doesn't eat bacon, right? But anyway, they don't. And then Yorkshire puddings. My plan is to try and make some and freeze them so that I can just get them out as we're dishing up, throw them in the oven. Because again, I just don't have the space to cook that many Yorkshire puddings at that heat whilst I'm trying to cook other things. So it's never going to happen. But I will have backup Yorkshire puddings just in case mine don't work. I've never been good at making Yorkshire puddings, I must admit. Then the veggies we are going to have will obviously be roast potatoes. I cook my roast potatoes in beef dripping. In my opinion, they are the best, much nicer than goose fat. Gives it a delicious flavour. And even the people in the family that don't like beef don't mind the flavour. It doesn't really taste beefy, to be fair. It just tastes delicious. I'll be doing roast parsnips as well, which will also be cooked in the beef dripping. Then I wanted to get some sweet spear carrots, but my online shop is already telling me they're not available, and they're never available, and it's so annoying because these carrots are lovely, and it's about the only time of the year I'll actually pay for them, basically, is for Christmas dinner. Then we'll have some tender stem broccoli, green beans, peas and sprouts. So I'm just going to do a mixture because not everybody likes all veg. So I'm going to do a mixture of different veggies so everybody's got at least 2 that they like. Then for pudding, I've already picked up 2 different cheesecakes. I can't remember exactly which ones they are. I know they're Sainsbury's Taste the Difference, and I think one is like a caramelised biscuit one, and the other one might be a Millionaire's shortbread. I can't remember, but I've picked up those anyway. And then I realised that we're having a charcuterie board as well, so that might be a bit of an overload of cheese, but I don't eat cheese, so I don't know, like, if you're a cheese lover, can you eat cheesecake and then come back later for a cheese board? Write on a postcard, let me know. I've picked up a few tiny little Christmas puddings. A lot of people won't eat it, but a couple of people will, so I've picked up, I don't know, like 3, maybe 4 little mini ones. And the reason I did that, actually I'll put that in. Then I got custard either to go with the Christmas puddings or, you know, on its own. We got some cream as well, which I forgot to write down. I've got extra thick cream coming, and we have squirty cream. And I managed to get dairy-free squirty cream as well. And we got dairy-free custard. And then there'll be chocolates. So we've got tubs of everything going, which will be there for the day. They can be used for pudding. And my mum is going to make some... what do you call it? It's like a Rocky Road, basically, that kind of thing, for those of us that don't eat cheesecakes and Christmas pudding. So really, really, really looking forward to that. That is our meal plan for Christmas Day. Like I said, let me know what yours looks like. Is yours like mine, or is it very, very different? And how do you cook your stuff? Do you cook anything the day before? Do you cook everything on the day? And what are you having for pudding? So in the evening, so this is going to be dinner at like lunchtime. We'll probably have it about 1 or 2 o'clock. And then we're going to go into a food coma for a bit. And then nobody ever wants tea. Nobody ever wants tea. So last year I did a charcuterie board. I might try and link that video, because that was like really cool. And I'm going to do another charcuterie board because that went down really, really well. Obviously, it's not too filling. You can have as much or as little as you like. So that one's obviously going to be cheeses, meats. Going to have stuff like pickle, pate, fruits, dried fruits, dips, bread, and crackers. So just the usual suspects for a charcuterie. So anyway, guys, that is it for this part of the video. If you enjoyed this video, guys, please give it a thumbs up because it really, really does help with my channel if you actually give the video a thumbs up if you like it. And also put some comments down. And if you're not subscribed, please consider subscribing as well. I'd love to have you on the channel. And I wish you all a very, very Merry Christmas.